What is the fascination?
You know, people wanted to see what it's like away from Earth, just pushing the boundaries, and that's really interesting to think about, and really crazy that they actually did achieve it. It's a huge dream.
As I grew older and went into my teenage years, I started to realize actually this whole motorsport industry, there's a lot more to it than just, build a car and go drive around in circles.
Good morning, Shuard. Who are you?
I am a third-year aerospace engineering student. Very driven in what I do. I'm also an engineer at former Student TU Delft. And I also like to dib and dab here and there in music next to my studies.
Who is Ruth?
Who is Ruth? Ruth is a person that is, I guess, still figuring out life.
Going back to Shuard, being 18 years old, arriving at university, what were your expectations?
I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it was.
What is the difference in terms of expectations when you went here to where you are now?
I think Ruth as a child always had the dream of going and studying abroad, which I thought at the time was a bit unreachable, but in the end I did do it, and I'm really happy with myself for doing it. And I think the most development I've had as a person was actually in these 3 past years that I have left home and lived abroad.
What is so special about it?
I think what is special about aerospace engineering is that you just learn everything about how things fly, which is a really cool subject. I think maybe I'm biased, but out of all the engineering disciplines, I would say it's the coolest. That's why I love it, of course.
You have all these wide variety of people with their different passions, and you get them all together, and that makes it easier to work with each other because you're all there and you're all wanting to succeed.
So what is your perspective on failure?
Failure, it's part of life. Makes you learn. I think, I've definitely failed in things, but it is going to happen. There's no way it's not going to happen, so you just have to pass it. Everything passes, as they say.
I was trying to be like the best in the class, trying to achieve top grades, and then suddenly I see that I got to fail my first exam, and that was really like a whoa, okay. We're up here now. This is not high school anymore, this is university. You need to step up your game, learn the proper techniques for studying.
Where does it originate, the drive to win?
Where does the drive to win? I've always been one to try and get the best out of myself. You know, I feel like I've been given a set of skills, I've been given a lot, and it's up to me to decide what I do with them. And I feel like I want to just if I can get the best out of myself, I can look back and think, yeah, I really did the best I could. I could look back without regrets.
But to be successful as an aerospace engineering student, what is the key thing that you needed to discover in yourself?
I think accepting that the grades aren't everything is one of the things I had to discover. That's one of the things I stressed about a lot in my first year, keeping my GPA up. But now I think I have learned different ways to study, of course, and I have learned how to schedule my study throughout the quarter, and that has really helped me keep up with my courses and my grades while also doing so many other things.
And
what was so different?
The fact that in school you get a lot of guidance, and in university you're then by yourself, and that comes with a lot of freedom, it comes with a lot of time, it comes with a lot of great things, but it also means that the drive to succeed, the time to spend studying, you're not going to be guided towards that. You do have to figure it out yourself. And that failure for me at the beginning, it felt really bad. remember going home and being quite emotional about it. But I needed that in order to go, okay, you know, this is it.
1-0, and liftoff.
Performance pressure is just nonsense.
It needs to be you who gets the best out of yourself. Don't allow others, let others help you to really push you. But in order for you to get the most out of yourself, you know you better than everyone else. And you know how you can perform. So you know where to find that confidence. And yeah, bring others in to help you unlock those key aspects of yourself, but it's you against you.
I must say, performance pressure, there are expectations and everyone expects you to be smart. But on the other hand, there are also a lot of people that are really open to what you experience in person, and professors are really, usually really open to helping you out with things that you may struggle with. And there is a good support system at TU Delft, I would say.
A positive mindset is really essential.
Yes, I'm a smiling kind of guy. I like waking up and every day with a smile. And I think if you smile, it helps other people smile, and just to keep pushing forward.